Hello, sisters. Good morning. Today is Health Wednesday. So, as part of a series of programs we do on our page here, on Wednesdays, we concentrate on health issues. So, today I'm going to talk to you about something that is very detrimental to our mental health and also to our physical health, and that is stress. And a lot of times, women find it very difficult to be able to manage stress. So I'm going to talk about two things today that are going to help us identify our stresses and also be able to manage them at the bare minimum. The goal here is for stress management. The goal is to be able to manage your stress to the bare minimum, because it's very difficult to eliminate stress altogether. But what we can do is reduce it to the bare minimum. So when we talk about stress, there are different types of stress, but today I want to talk about interpersonal stress. A lot of times we women, and I'm going to talk about this stress in the Gambian context as well. A lot of times for women, a lot of our stress comes from interpersonal relationships, which means relationships with our families, with our friends, with the larger society, or even with our children. So in order to deal with that stress, one thing is very important. In any conflict relationship that you find yourself in, there are ways that you can deal with it. There are people who are venters, that's myself. I like to vent a lot. I like to talk about things when, say hi. Hi. Yeah, that's my daughter. I like to talk about things in, when they bother me. So I like to go and talk to either vent on my page. I write sometimes on Facebook when it's something that bothers me on Facebook, or when it's something that bothers me family-wise, I talk to the person because I like talking, so I talk to the person. But if you are not a venter, if you are somebody who likes to, push everything under the rug, from a therapist perspective, I discourage that a lot. I discourage my clients to just brush things under the rug, because 99% of the time that thing is going to come out. And the way it's going to come out, you may not be in control at that time to facilitate it in a way that it's not going to be even a much bigger problem. So the best thing is you address things as they happen, and when you address it, you can either vent about them, or you can go to somebody that you trust, somebody who will be non-judgmental, but the person would also be very objective and tell you if you are wrong. You can go to that person and talk it out with that person. So vent if you can. Find a trusting person that you can go and vent. Somebody who will also tell you that if you are in the wrong, they will tell you. Because a lot of times we go to our friends who never tell us that we are wrong. And that is very, very dangerous, because that's when you never learn from your mistakes. You always think you are right. You always think you are entitled. That friend is not a good friend. The one who doesn't tell you when you are wrong, right? So find an objective person, go to that person and talk to the person. So that can help you de-stress. The goal here is you try as much as possible before you go to bed, you resolve the problem that you have. Don't go to bed with problems, because if you do, you are not going to get enough sleep. You are going to keep, rolling back and forth on your bed. And that is how stress lingers. We don't want that. So that's why we need to deal with stress as it comes. I will cut the video here and come back again.